And now,
You
so can you check and see if that cord might be in your office, maybe?
ready? Yeah, I'm gonna look around.
Um, mic check, mic check, mic. I can hear myself. Mic check, mic check, mic check. All I gotta do is connect my Bluetooth to the and we about to go live. Mm-hmm. Let's get it. Let me turn the camera around. Are you ready? You ready, Kareem? Oh, I'm about to do the hand clap. Cool. What's good, everybody? This is Conversations with the Connect. Every Wednesday on bldradio.com, you'll have conversations with me, and I'm the Connect. If you want to call in and chime in on the conversation, the phone number here is 470-708-1833. And I'm the Connect. What's up? Hope everybody's been having a great day and also just a great week. It's Wednesday, it's hump day. So your week is almost over. Hope everything been smooth. You know, it's the middle of the week. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. I haven't really been as social as normal. Real quick recap of last week. I'm sorry, the week before last, it's just been a blur. The week before last, I had the opportunity to travel with my drum ensemble to Dance Africa Dallas, where we performed. We were the guest artists. And like I perform a lot with my drum ensemble, Giwa and Mata. Shout out to Giwa and Mata. I perform a lot, and this time was different. Like I really felt like, okay, like I'm somebody. Like we had little rental cars. We stayed at a really really nice hotel. Um, the people in Dallas were pretty cool. Like they were super duper nice. We were like in downtown Dallas. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to downtown Dallas, but it's pretty beautiful. The weather was beautiful. I don't know what our weather is going. I don't know what season I'm in right now. I don't know how to dress. I wake up, it's cold, throw on mad clothes, and then by midday I'm sweating. It's just a lot going on right now. So consistently warm, nice weather was pretty dope. And just the arts like I enjoy seeing kids do things as they're young and it's in their culture. And we did a couple of outreach classes at a middle school, a high school, and a leadership academy for women. Now the leadership academy, like I had fun at all the schools, but the leadership academy was just different. Like first of all, it was all girls, and they're really training them to be leaders in the world, and it's not competition. It's more so community, and they're very smart and intellectual. But the class we taught was primarily, let's just say, all of them were Hispanic, and so they didn't know anything about like West Africa, the culture, the dancing, the drumming, the drum, nothing. So it was like cool, like really getting to teach, and they taking it all in. And then when we said we was from Atlanta, they was like, "What?" Like I was like, okay, so they think that's cool. That's what's up. Um, but the motto was what stood out to me. Girls today, women tomorrow, leaders forever. I think that's dope. I think that's pretty dope. Like that's how I feel. I was like, I felt empowered leaving there. So we also did like a community dance class. Now, if you're not familiar with the dance classes, our dance classes are back this Sunday. We're gonna be at Moving in the Spirit. If you're like, what is Moving in the Spirit? If you're in Georgia and you go into your GPS and you literally, I'm not trying to be funny or a ho, I promise, just type in Moving in the Spirit. And so that's where we're gonna start having our dance classes on Sunday. If you're not able to attend, Sunday at 3 p.m. and Moving in the Spirit. If you're not able to attend, we're live on Instagram, we're live on Facebook, so you can get it in at the crib with the family or however a lot of people not comfortable still coming out, especially like with dancing and interacting. But we'll be at Moving the Spirit on Sunday. Just like in Dallas, they have a very, very strong sense of community and performing arts. And it was just like beautiful to see. Like the arts are really like nurtured there. You could tell it was just like it was super dope. And as we continue to grow up on our legacy, UI and Mata, this upcoming March will be turning 30. Like I just want to see more of that. I want to see more kids drumming. I want to see more kids dancing. I want to see more kids learning about the culture. Like we don't, as a drum instructor, I don't just show up and I'm like, hey yo, so I'm gonna teach you this rhythm. Like, I go, I break everything down. Like this is the name of the rhythm. This is the ethnic group of the rhythm. This is where the rhythm is from. This is where the rhythm is from, and this is why it's played. And so after that, I actually teach it. But after I teach it, I make them recite it. Okay, so what's in that? What did we just play? You know what I'm saying? Where is it from? What ethnic group plays this? I just wait to see because I want you to really learn what I'm doing, what I'm teaching. Like it's important. You know what I'm saying? To know where you're from, to know your culture, to be in tap with who you are. Shout out to the ancestors. To like be in touch with you for sure. And so it was nonstop movement. Like I never stopped moving in Dallas. Like it was truly a business trip. Like it was like, go, we got to get up early, go here, we're doing this, we're doing that. And then I was like over the drums and making sure the drums were getting. I was really the drum lady, like making sure the drums got from point A to point B safely, and it was cool though. So like a couple of Fridays ago, we performed. It was dope. Like it was dope. Like they loved it. Like we did some of our pieces from our concert series called I Am ATL Woman, which is a dope. Our 29th anniversary concert was so dope. It was this past March of this year, and so we just really shared our stories and showed them how women in Atlanta really get down, and they loved it, and I loved it, and I'm like I'm trying to listen. This is what I want to do. Like I'm passionate about this. Like this is dope. Like I just want to continue doing this. I can do this every day. Then I'm good. Um, and so I want to encourage anybody, everybody, whoever watches. Shout out to everybody who's on my Instagram. Like anything that you want to do that you're passionate about, it makes you happy, it makes you smile, that brings you joy. Go for it. Go for it. Even if oh my gosh, how I'm gonna do it? All the odds are against me. I don't have any bread. Okay, like for me, it's just like when people see that you're passionate about certain things, they're gonna support you, and it's primarily people that you might not know. Some people that you may know are like, yeah, you got it, you can do it, like keep going. But most of the time, that's not always the case. And in those cases, it's strangers that'll hype you up and be like, no, I see where you're going. What support do you need? What do you need from me? How can I be a part of this? I see the vision. Like, let's do it. You know what I mean? And I talked to a lot of people lately, and what they've been saying things to me are just like, there's so many things that I need to do, but I'm just not doing what I need to do. And it's just like, what's stopping you? What's holding you? Well, like, why? Why? It's some things that people need to get done. Only they can do it. Only they can do it. So if you have been procrastinating with something that you know you really want to do or something you know you really want to try, like, go for it. Go for it. Like, do it. Why not? Life is so short. We lost a lot of good people this year. Going to the holidays, like it's really sad. So it's just a reminder that this is your confirmation that like whatever you want to do, put put your all into it and do it. Like give it everything that you got. If you fail, so pick yourself back up, dust off your ego, dust off your pride, and keep going. A part of success is failure. Like I think a lot of people got this like in their head this picture perfect of like, boom, all right, so I want to do this. Let's say basketball. I love basketball. I'm gonna play basketball. Boom. I'm going D1. Boom. After I go D1, I'm gonna get drafted. Boom. Or if I don't get drafted, I'm going overseas. This sounds like a solid plan. And so if the end game is going professionally, you want to play professionally, right? So overseas or the NBA, if that's the end game, man, no steps in between is this what's gonna make or break the entire situation? Like, what are you willing to sacrifice to get to the things that you really, really want? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people aren't willing to make certain sacrifices, but you have to if that's what you really want to do. Like, I was talking to a friend about this the other day. Like, they they never no my none of my friends ever know when I'm struggling or when I'm going through it, or when mentally I'm just kind of tapped out. I just need a break from everybody. And I just tell people like I just know how to make things look good, but everybody has problems. Everyone goes through things. Everybody faces hardships. It like not like the person that you feel like, oh, they got it together all the way around. You know what I'm saying? People go through things. We are all humans. Like, nobody is superhuman. Um, but on my worst days, I just know what I need to do to get myself back right mentally and make a plan, a realistic plan, like a something I can that's measurable. And just not, some people like. Have you ever just heard elaborate plans and in your head you like, man, this sounds crazy. How you gonna do all that? That don't even. All right, bro. But good luck. It's because it's not realistic. It's not sustainable for real. Like, you have to make a plan and know that just because you wrote it down, it doesn't matter. And pencil, Sharpie, pen, plans change, people change, circumstances change. So just like you feel like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's the end of the world. How am I gonna make it? How am I gonna keep going? What is going on? I don't got no money. Rent due, bills due, everything is due. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, well, I'm pretty sure like you haven't always had it figured out. So think about the times when you didn't have it figured out, or you didn't know what you were going to do, or you didn't know like what did you do. First, sit down, take a minute before you completely lose your mind. Take a second, breathe, do some self soothing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody on Instagram. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Do some self soothing, but really just ask yourself like, you still here for a reason. You still here for a purpose. Like, if if God brought you to it, He can bring you through it. Like, I'm dead serious when I say that. Like, giving up for me has never ever been like, all right, this is just too hard. I got to give up. That don't even sound like I don't know. You just got to be mentally tough. You got to be mentally tough. Hey, what's up, Storm? How you doing? You gotta be tough. You gotta practice patience, and you gotta give yourself grace. I feel like sometimes we just way too weird. You are your own biggest critic. What's up, Ink Lady? You're your own biggest critic. So make sure you're telling yourself positive stuff too. I feel like you mess up. We make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Sometimes they some big ass mistakes, and you like, oh my gosh, like what am I doing? I feel like I'm out of control. Only you can get you back in control though. You got to control the things that you could control. You can't control anybody but you. You know what I'm saying? So how do I get me right? What do I need to do? What are the tools to make sure that I'm where I need to be mentally? Um, Last week I had my boy, shout out to Chuck. He came through, had a conversation with me. His name, Instagram at Chuck Everybody. Though we was talking, and this is just like I asked him, like, mentally, if you're not in the right place mentally, if your mental is not stable, like, and you don't have any emotional intelligence, you just not. How are you really going to function in society if your mental health is not what it needs to be? If mentally you're like drained or you upset, what's up, Ink Fanatics? How you doing? If you're drained, if you're upset, if you're tired, if you're depressed, if you're not feeling like your best self, but you're trying to push through and you're exhausted and you are sleep deprived and you're not taking care of yourself and you're not eating right and you're not working out and mentally you just feel like you're about to implode, how are you going to be like a healthy, high functioning person in society if your mental health is not where it needs to be? So sometimes you just gotta do a mental check in. Do a mental check in with yourself. Am I okay? Like, when certain things happen, you ask yourself like, am I okay? Am I ready to be social right now? Do I want to be around people? Do I want to pray about it? Do I want to talk to somebody I know, love, and trust about it? Do I want to just give it to God? Like, what do I need to do to make sure mentally I'm in the best space that I need to be in? You know what I mean? It's okay to take a break from things. It's okay to take a break from people. And so last week, I kind of had to I had to disconnect. I had to disconnect. I had to recharge. Like people make fun of me all the time because my phone is oftentimes, and I'm gonna do better on do not disturb. And it's because like sometimes I just don't want to be bothered with anything or anybody at all. I just want to rest. I just want to lay in my bed. I just want to watch Netflix. I want to chill. Like I just want to be by myself and give yourself that time. Sometimes you just need to be by yourself. And it's nothing, sometimes people like, no, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm not upset, mad, angry, disappointed. I just choose to be by myself. American dog. Me right now, see, listen, it's okay to be alone, to take yourself out on dates, to go see a movie by yourself. Like I don't know, growing up, I feel like we was taught like you need to always be with somebody. You need to always be with somebody, whether it's a friend. But sometimes, and I'm not talking about my friends. I love y'all, but sometimes friends be irritating. Your friends irritate you, and it's okay. You could be like, okay, like I'm not in the mood for this person right now. I just want to be by myself. Ain't nobody gonna judge you, and if they judging you, reevaluate. You know what I'm saying? Your circle, like, damn, I can't spend no time by myself. Why not? Why can't I be alone? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to be by yourself. Light you some candles, sage your crib, clean up, and just enjoy you for a little minute. I love taking my Ink Lady said I love taking myself out to eat. That's me time. Ink Fanatic said I wish I could be like that. Yeah, I know I got friends. One of my homegirls, shout out to Miss Mariah. I'm like, her birthday, everybody, she's lit, so she knows a lot. She's the Dallas Connect. And so everybody loves Mariah, loves being around her, great energy. But she started to go on like birthday trips by herself. You know what I'm saying? Birthday trips by herself. Shout out to everybody who just joined the podcast. We on Conversations with the Connect every Wednesday. We on bldradio.com. And right now we kind of just exploring, like, just being more in tune with you. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that you're in the right place, to take care of the business that you need to take care of and not procrastinate on yourself, on your dreams, on your goals, on your vision, on all of that. But yeah, my homegirl, she started taking birthday trips by herself, and I'm like, girl, you ain't scared? Like that sounds scary. You know me? I'm like, I'm safety first. Like, working in mental health for so long, especially like in a level 4 and just like in the facility, like I'm on edge. I'm not gonna lie. I hear a sound, and I'm like, what's that? What's going on? Like it's just PTSD for sure. So I'm like, damn, you going on a trip by yourself? She's like, it's the most relaxing, peaceful thing that I ever did. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I got to do it because it's just, you know what I mean. America, I can't do it because I'm scary. I cannot go places by myself. You really can. You just gotta go in the daytime. That's the trick. You gotta go. You gotta go in the daytime, where in a public place where it's like good lighting. Don't go in no hole in the wall. That's not safe. It's a lot going on right now. Don't go there. But I'm saying, like, say a little Mexican spot. Good lighting, good energy. They are already ready to serve you a margarita. So yeah, sometimes I used to be like that too. I used to feel like I always gotta be with somebody. I always gotta be with somebody. I always gotta be with my friends. I always gotta be. I'm like, until one day I was like, I want Mexican food and I don't got nobody to go with. You know how you don't got that many friends, so the people you hit up, them just your friends. But when everybody busy, then what do? You know what I'm saying? He said, like who I'm supposed to talk to by myself. No, you don't gotta talk to yourself. First of all, I didn't say go get a booth. Don't go to the booth. Go to the bar. Go to the bar. Bartender 9 times out of 10. If it's a woman, she gonna be cute and she gonna be, you gonna get your food quicker. Especially like you go and watch a game or something, you'll get your food quicker, and you're gonna meet people. You're gonna meet people. Like people are gonna, especially if you look nice. If you look nice and you smell good, you know what I'm saying. You got that shit on. You got your nice little outfit on. Somebody's gonna probably speak. Hey, how you doing? Oh, what's your like normal socializing? I feel like I ain't gonna lie to you. Since this social media stuff been out, man, our social skills are horrible. People don't. talk. People will text you a message sitting right across from you instead of just having a conversation with you. And then that shit get on my nerves because it's like you gonna read the text message in the voice or the tone you think I said it in, and I ain't even mean it like that. And now we beefing through some text messages when we could have just had a conversation. Pick up the phone so you can hear everything that I'm saying, my voice, how I said it, my cadence, my tone, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, well, I don't look like nothing. I'm gonna need a boost for, but I tried. Man, what? When you go out, you know you look nice. Like if you don't, then I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I feel like you look nice. Don't get a booth. Go to the bar. Trust me, do not get a booth. One person booth, you look like a creeper, bro. Just go to the bar. Nah. Let me get back to it. Actually, my Instagram people, thank you so much for tuning in. We're gonna take a quick break and go ahead and play a song really quickly. This song is called "Best of Me" by my boy J Sky. J.SKYY. Best of Me Instagram. I'll be back though. Yeah, we are back on bldradio.com and we are having conversations with the Connect. And on the Connect, what's going on, everybody? Everybody out there listening that doesn't already, please follow me on Instagram at underscore A Harris Connect Me. As most of you guys may know, I am a professional musician and I teach and play West African drums. So you can follow me on my other page as well at underscore the drum lady. So that's underscore A Harris Connect Me and at underscore the drum lady. Anybody who's like, nah, I ain't messing with Instagram on Facebook, Angelica Stick Harris. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my Facebook name forever. I actually tried to change it. Uh, I tried to take Stick out and put the drum lady, or just take Stick out completely. Um, and they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me. So Angelica Stick Harris it is. And just for the nickname, so Stick, man, high school basketball, ninth grade, super duper skinny, like super duper skinny, like 5'9", 125. Couldn't gain weight to save. Like they tried everything, like protein shakes, anything you could think of to make a young woman gain weight. They tried it. And it just didn't work. But the thing about it is, I could ball though. I could play ball. Like not only could I wasn't just like, oh, okay, I'm finna put up 30. Like, man, I'm trying to give you about 15, 10 rebounds, three steals. Um, man, so many deflections. Just a hustle player for sure. Just a hustle player for sure. So I always be stick. But I prefer Angelica now. So just call me that. Just call me Angelica. All right. Shout out to everybody who's joining on Instagram right now. We are joining Conversation with the Connect every Wednesday at 8 p.m. on bldradio.com. Man, have a conversation with me. I'm the Connect. And so moving forward, what I have coming up, um, I don't know about you guys or like if you guys break the years up in quarters, like first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. But we're in the fourth quarter. And so the year's about to end, and so go check in. What are some goals that you guys set that you know that you want to accomplish before we get to 2023? You can drop it on Instagram. Anybody's watching, you can call in 470-708-1833. What are some goals you want to accomplish before the new year? I know for me personally, coming up in November, from November the first to the end of the month, from November the first to December the first, I'm having a blanket drive. Connect with the Connect first annual blanket drive. And a lot of people like blankets. Why you want to collect blankets? I think that a lot of things or a lot of ideas, more than likely, they have like a backstory. And so here's mine. I worked with in children's mental health in all about 10 years. But specifically when I was working at the last job I had in children's mental health, at this facility, kids were extremely like they were like, this is a level 4 lockdown facility. That means I need a key card to get in, to get out. Like everybody had a radio. The biggest issue was there was so many things going on campus, but nobody ever like, where are the radios? I don't know who's had the radios. Sometimes the kids didn't have a radio, but it was over 1,200 acres of land. These kids had extreme behaviors, self harm behaviors, suicidal ideation, uh, physical aggression, verbal aggression, like everything that you can think of in an extreme mental health environment. I've seen. You like, that's not possible. I'm not making this up. One time we had a kid. Um, he had Y'all ever seen that movie Split? I'm not making this up. I put this on my mama. And Split, he had all those different personalities, so many different personalities. Like we had a kid like that. We had a kid like that. Like we never knew. Like so don't nobody know how to deal with nothing like that. I don't care what kind of training you get. You don't know how to deal with someone who got like all those personalities. Like no, that's not. Nah, And so it was so bad. We was like, okay, so how, like, what can we do to help you? Like, what do you want your treatment to be like? Because like what he had was like 1% of Americans have this, and why you got to come to the courtyard I work at in this facility, and I got to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? But it was crazy for a long time. We had kids constantly trying to get to the hospital. They was trying to get to the hospital. They were doing extreme things. Not making any of this up. They were swallowing like remote batteries and laundry pods and just weird shit to try to get to the hospital. It was crazy. It was so crazy. I was like, this is not my real life. It was. So that means trying to logistically plan who's gonna go sit at the queue at the hospital, but then back on campus we're short staffed. I'm only one person. I can't clone myself. Like what y'all want me to do? So it was a lot. But it was always the same hospital in downtown Atlanta, Children's Hospital of Atlanta. Um, and for some reason, they really would start. Shout out to everybody joining on Instagram. We having conversations with the Connect. We talking about my upcoming blanket drive that I'll be having from November 1st to December 1st, and just kind of the backstory of why I wanted to do it in the first place. All right, and so I used to have to pick people up, drop people off, in the minivan. It's cold outside. It's downtown. It's just it was a lot going on. But one thing that always stood out to me is it's a bridge by the downtown Children's Hospital of Atlanta. It's a bridge, and it's just a line of people outside on the concrete. You feel me? Covered up with cardboard boxes, and that shit made me sad. I'm like, that is like that's wild. Like that's sad. Like because it's cold. Like it's cold. You know, today was pretty cold. Can you imagine it being colder than that and somebody covering up with a cardboard box? Man, that's sad. I don't care what they did to get. You know how people be trying to. Well, it's they fault. I don't want to hear none of that shit. No, no, no. Blankets. Like they need a blanket. When I'm cold, I get cold often, really quickly. I want a blanket. So that's what inspired it. This is something I thought about years ago, but I just didn't have the support or the resources that I have now. So now that I have it, we're gonna do it. So like I said, connect with the Connect First Annual Blanket Drive. It's gonna be from November 1st to December 1st. I'm gonna have drop off locations. We're gonna be located at the Ink Lady Shop is one of the locations. Cuties, Nails and Spa in Midtown Atlanta, BLDradio.com. Slay with Daughters in Jonesboro. And I just got the middle school that I've been working at since 2018. Yeah, they're gonna be a drop off spot too. So that's gonna be super dope. I'm looking forward to it. Shout out to the Maternal Wellness Hikers. They are back. New season is up on us. Every Sunday it's a new trail. And so follow them. Maternal Wellness Hikers. They are their own trail mix. And they're going to be collecting toiletries for us. So, products that, women, children, men, like products that people need that don't have a home. Got them collecting that. And I'm getting with Giwa and Mata, and so we can collect coats at our no, I'm sorry, at our November classes. So these are the things that are coming up um for me personally, and so if you can, I know I've been begging y'all to go to a black owned nail salon called Cutie Nails and Spa, located at 547 10th Street, Atlanta, Georgia 30318. I've been begging y'all to go there since last year. So those who haven't made it just yet, man, when I get those boxes in place, man, go drop off a blanket, show some love, show some support. Do it for the people who, like if we're paying attention to what's going on right now, inflation kicking our ass. I'm not gonna lie to you, everything is way too high. Everything is way too high. All the neighborhoods with primarily black people are being moved and pushed out. Like it's a lot going on right now. It's a lot more people this winter that will be homeless, that will be in tents, that will be under bridges, that do need support. You know what I'm saying? And so I just feel like why not? Why not donate a blanket? Why not get them a blanket? Why not get them a coat? Why not get them little things that we can do? You know, it's not gonna change the entire situation, but sometimes people just need some hope. You know what I'm saying? People just need some hope. And so coming up this Saturday, October the 22nd, the pop up shop is Slay with Daughters. It's a pop up shop against gun violence. Shout out to Makaya's mom, Danetta Wilson. That's my girl. We're gonna have vendors, we're gonna have food, we're gonna have drinks, we're gonna have fun. I'm gonna be hosting, so if you can make it, man, pull up. You gotta go follow Slay with Daughters to get the address though. You gotta follow Slay with Daughters to get the address because I do not know that one off the top of my head yet. Like I just called the cuties, not just yet. But yeah, go pull up on us. Come show some love. Um, shop against gun violence. It's a lot. Like I said, it's a lot going on in the world. A lot of unnecessary death. There's a lot of kids dying. There's a lot of kids getting shot. It's a lot going on. It makes you sometimes don't want to leave the house. You know what I'm saying? But just gotta stay prayed up. If and be the change that you want to see for real. Be the change that you want to see. So if you're like, oh man, this and this is going on, like I don't like that. Like this is just messed up. Like do what you can do. What's up, Milk Tattoos? Do what you can do. Organize some stuff with some people. You know what I'm saying? And change it. Will you have drop off locations? Will you have more? Nah, that's the only one that I have right now. But if anybody wants to add their shop or physical location is a blanket drop off location for my blanket drive coming up from November the first to December the first, and let me know. Let me know for sure. You know what I'm saying? All right. But yeah, pop up shop October the 22nd. That's coming up uh, this Saturday. Go follow Slay with Daughters to get the address and pull up and show some love. I don't care if you just pull up and like, hey, I just kind of get a drink with you. Okay, that's cool. You know, I'm gonna be hosting, so you can't. I'm not doing no shopping, nothing like that. I'm not doing nothing crazy. I'm trying to keep it professional a little bit. You know what I mean? But just come show some love to your people, show some support. Um, okay, I got milk tattoos. Milk Tattoos. Go follow Milk Tattoos on Instagram. I just got another drop off location for the blankets for this blanket drive that we're having November the first to December the first. Yeah, and Milk, I gotta get you on a episode too. I gotta get you up here too on the episode. Dope tattoo artist. He does body art. So ladies, if you wanna, stand out, you trying to get your X Men on, you need that body paint, you trying to go all out this Halloween, go see my boy Milk Tattoos. MILK Tattoos. Follow him on IG. He's hard. He's fire for sure. No, ink lady, I'm not doing no shots. I gotta keep it real. Like you gotta have balance. Gotta keep it real professional. You know what I'm saying? Something real sad happened. I gotta fill y'all in. What's going on? A lot of people been asking me about the drip drummers and when y'all gonna start performing, when y'all coming back. Something sad happened. I gotta share with y'all. And so the neighborhood, Thomasville Heights. I'm just watching regentrification like right before my eyes. You know what I'm saying? And they closed down the elementary school, but it's like some projects right across from the elementary school, and they kicked all them folks out. They was like, yeah, I don't know where y'all gonna we're gonna move all y'all over here to Decatur. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. We don't care. Y'all gotta go. Don't bring no couches, no none of that furniture. Leave that over there in the projects. We're gonna move y'all over here. And so mad kids, families, they gone. They transferred. I lost my best drummer. Super sad week. Like I just found out this out on Tuesday or yesterday. Yeah. And so I was like, dang. So I'm starting all over again. I'm starting from the bottom again. And I mean, it's cool because the two kids that I drummed with all last summer, when we got back into school, they was kind of like done with it, and I was like, okay, rebuild. So we rebuilt it, and we kept moving, we kept going, new faces, same sounds. Like these kids were even stronger than the other kids because they wanted it more. You could tell when somebody want to do something. You could tell when somebody want to do something. You can tell when somebody committed. You can tell when somebody bought in. You can tell when somebody is like, nah, I'm focused. Like this is what I want to do. And that is why those kids learn so much in like a couple of months. In 2 or 3 months, I had no idea, to be. And now, we lost them because of the move. Some of them because of the move, but I have two of them that have been with me since last year. So at least I have somewhat of a foundation, someone who knows, understands the expectations, what we do, how we represent ourselves in the communities, and we're performing and all those things. But the drip, the drip drummers will be back. Give me to, give me to like around when it's Christmas, everybody want to hear drums. Kwanzaa, we're back. We'll be back. We'll be back. And yeah, you're right. Rebuilding is good sometimes, and you can't. Anytime you need to, just in life, you can just. I need a hard reset. I need a hard reset. This is not going away. I need to stop right quick. I need to reset, revamp, reboot, rebuild, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If things are too chaotic, just reset. So that's what we have with the drip drummers. But like I said, we'll be back. We'll be back performing and at these events, and um, yeah, we'll be back. It's nothing. We'll be back. We're good. We're good. But until then, I'm still heavily involved in GY and Mata. We got dance classes coming up this Sunday and moving in the spirit. We'll have a dance class at 3 p.m. It'll also be on Instagram and Facebook Live. Oh, boy, said facts just happened to me as well. Reset, but yeah, yeah. Like I always talk about how crazy my old job was, but it was so many crises. Like the crisis management was, it could be four things going on at one time. There was to just like the untrained eye, unexperienced eye. You like it's a lot going on in here at one time, but being able to navigate and give like instructions and get all of this stuff done while in my own crisis, like I feel like I can do anything. I feel like I can work anywhere. I feel like if you show me exactly what you need me to do and how you want it done, I can do it. You know what I mean? I think chaos is just a part of the process. It's not gonna always be sunny days and just no. It's a lot of bullshit that's gonna happen. It's a lot of things that are going to happen that are going to test you, that are going to test your integrity, that are going to test your character, and you have to decide how to navigate through that. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, oftentimes, if we're not ready for certain things, we avoid. I'm not gonna handle that. That's too much going on. We avoid shit that only we can handle. You know what I'm saying? We make excuses for why it's not handled yet. Now you can't be like that. You just gotta like face your problems head on, full force, or it's just gonna always be waiting on you to handle the problem. That's when the biggest blessings come after you find your way to. Absolutely, absolutely. Like this, I mean, I feel like we all been to a point sometimes where we like, I'm at the lowest I feel like I'm ever gonna go. Like, what the hell? Like, what is going on? Like, my life is just like, what? Whoa, what's happening? Sometimes you just gotta be still. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta be still and let God navigate you to where you need to go. You know what I mean? Sometimes we move too fast. We're very impulsive. We're impulsive by nature. So sometimes you just got to stop and think, stop, think, and breathe. Stop, think, breathe, relax. I'm just saying, like all the stuff that you should probably do, like especially like when you're going through crisis. But I think one thing we all need to do better is just like learn how to have challenging conversations. Conversations aren't always going to be easy. They're not always going to be easy. And pray, definitely pray, stay prayed up. But it's just kind of like if I know something is bothering me that you're doing, and vice versa, and we have a mutual respect for one another, why can't we have a conversation? We avoid conversations because we like people, and that's cool. You should like the people that you work with, but like it's some things that you should just go ahead and have a conversation about, so they're gonna grow into bigger and bigger things to the point you just going off on somebody one day, and that person is just like, wait, what? I thought we was cool. I thought everything was going, you know what I'm saying? Good. No. Everything's not going good. I'm irritated. You do this, this, and this. You're aggravating as fuck. Like that's an overload. Start having conversations because, like, I always used to tell my kids in the mental health facility, excuse me, if you take care of the small things, then the big things will work themselves out. I feel like we always trying to go for the big rocks, but sometimes it's the small things that we have to work out first. Knock out the small things before they become big things. You know, um, some people don't know how to communicate. That's a fact. That's a fact. People do not. You think you expect certain things from certain people, and I think that like just assume people just don't know until like they can show you they like. Cause I like you meet certain people, and I don't know if y'all notice this, but a lot of people judge you based on what you do. Like since I became an adult, especially in my 30s, what do you do? What all you do? They're trying to see your education, your background. You got some letters behind your name. Do you? But I just feel like this: respect all people, respect all human beings. Like communicate to all people. Like they, it don't matter if they the CEO or the janitor. Like respect people. But a lot of people don't respect themselves. So when you don't respect yourself, how you gonna respect somebody who don't respect themselves to respect people? They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? And man, it's saying that's the main reason why a lot of things crumble with everything. I hate that. Yeah, sometimes it's just a conversation or too many missed conversations. Have you ever been in situations where you like, oh, I need to talk to sisters about this. Oh, this bothered me, but things are just happening at such a fast rate, and you like, fuck, that's like five missed conversations, and now I feel away. But like, just hey, can I talk to you? Hey, can I have a conversation with you? Hey, I would prefer to have a conversation with you, me and you alone. About some things, you know. Um, I think that treat people how you want to be treated straight up for sure. That's like the golden rule. That's like one of the first things. If you got good manners, no shade that you learn. But why is it so hard to initiate these conversations? And a lot of them be about money. Let's be real. Let's have a conversation. A lot of them be about money. Somebody owe me this. Somebody owe me that. I told you I was gonna give you that $20 on Friday, but man, I had this and this and this going on, and I'm not able to give it to you on this Friday. But can I give it to you on this day? Like, give people a chance. You know what I'm saying? People just be ghosting folks like over the silliest shit, and it's just like, why break such a strong bond over some bread? Just tell me your situation. Tell me what's going on. Like, um, I don't get it. I don't understand that. If also, I think it's important when you communicating that you have reached tension reduction. Let me explain what that is. So like it's levels to escalation. It's levels to escalation. And so if you're still like so emotionally charged that you just can't have a conversation, you should wait till you calm the fuck down and then have that conversation. So you can operate in facts and not opinions and not emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're emotionally charged, there's no telling what you really gonna say. But if you like, kind of stick to the fact. Hey, when you said X, Y, and Z, you made me feel like this, and make sure they your feelings too. Because sometimes when we try to vent to other people about certain situations, they got big energy. I know I do. I got strong opinions, very strong opinions. I want my friends to be happy. I don't want my friends to be with no jerks, with no bullshitters. So I have very strong opinions, but just because my opinion's strong don't mean you should take all of my opinion. I got my own stuff going on. My life ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? But I am going to tell you the truth on how I feel if you come to me as a friend. But when you have that conversation, whoever you need to have it to, just make sure them your words and your feelings. I feel like you did when you did this. This is how this made me feel. When you said this, I felt like this. I don't like feeling like this. Do you think you possibly? I understood the message. You think you possibly could have said that a different way, or is this how you truly feel, or like what's really what I'm saying? What's really good? What's really going on? American Dog said just communicate. It sounds simple. American Dog, it sounds simple. It sounds very simple. But like, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. normalize communication. Maybe we need some communication workshops or something because it's weird. It's weird because we're getting older, so you would think that the communication would get easier, but it's getting harder. So I don't know what the disconnect is. But listen, you got a problem with me, let me know. If I'm doing a great job, let me know. If you feel away, let me know. That's another thing. People don't want to let people know how they make them feel. They want to talk to everybody. I don't play that shit. Like you feel some type of way, come to me. Talk to me. I don't care. I have a thousand. I'm very expressive. People oftentimes try to read my facial expressions, and that's cool. But until you have a conversation with me, you don't know how I feel. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's happening. My face might be scrunched up thinking about something that don't got nothing to do with you, but you're assuming that I'm upset with you about why am I upset with you? Like, what are you talking about? And instead of coming talking to me, you're talking to everybody over here, and everybody over here. We're both cool with them, and so when you leave, they coming back and they telling me, and I'm telling them if he or she didn't come to me, then that problem doesn't exist, and I would prefer not to hear that because that's neither here nor there. I'm not about to play with y'all. Like, just talk to me. I don't care about that. What are red flags on communication, or if someone can't communicate with us? Red flags with communication. I would say if something is going on, but we just pretending like everything is sweet. No, like no, like or a complete like a shutdown, like a complete like bump, like shutdown. Like nope, I'm not talking about this. I'm not dealing with this. But like, well, so when I be asking questions, I be annoying. I be asking questions like, all right, so you don't want to deal with it right now. So when we gonna deal with it? Like when we gonna talk about it? When we gonna have that conversation? Um, like I said earlier, like when people was good, Aaron, when people like talk to everybody but you. But here's the kicker: when people do that, have y'all ever went right to them? Cause that's what I do. Don't tell me. Don't, do not come. Do not tell me. Don't come and tell me that she said da 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 da. Cause like my staff used to get like, yo, Harris, and I'm like, nah, she can tell me. She can tell me. We grown. So is there and when they come in, I'm never snitching nobody out. Like I'm just like, yo, so do we have a problem or something? Are you feeling some type of way about anything? Are you sure is there anything that you would like to talk to me about? Because I want you to talk to me face to face, look me in my eye, and tell me how you feel. Because that's how I was taught to communicate. I wasn't taught to put my head down. I wasn't taught to text, and I wasn't taught to do subliminals on Instagram and Facebook. I wasn't taught none of that shit. I was taught to sit, like literally. I can't make this up. When me and my brothers and sisters used to have a conflict, my mama used to, number one, she used to cook dinner for everybody, make us sit at the table, no matter we beef or not, make us all sit at the table. We mad at each other, so we not talking, we just eating because the food good. And after we shared a meal, she made us like talk it out. Like we had to talk it out. Like, what's going on with this? Why are you mad at such and such for this? What could you have done better in this situation? Like that. So like that's kind of embedded in me. Like, why not have a conversation? You know how many conversations could have saved friendship, could have saved a partnership in the business, could have saved so many different things that we do on a day to day basis. But instead of having a conversation, you want to let social media be your voice box and just misconstrue so many different situations. And people just be like, damn, all they had to do was say this. Dang, all they had to do was communicate. Dang, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. Most of the time, people just don't know it. It's a communication barrier. But sometimes people try to pretend like they don't know, and that's annoying for somebody who know. I know that you know that I know that you know what I'm talking about. Like, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? They just want to talk about their problems, facts, right? Look them in the eye. Um. So if you're dealing with some, oh yeah, that is a red flag. They only want to talk about their problems. I got problems too. You ain't gonna. So, one of the biggest things I learned working with all those different kids and all those different facilities was active listening. So, active listening, that is a practice where you sit there and you listen more than you talk. So when somebody comes to you with a problem and they like, hey, can I talk to you and share my problem with you? You're like, sure. What's going on? And so they tell you all their problems and everything like that, right? You listen, and this is how you know you're listening. When they get done, you like, let me make sure I heard this correctly. You got this going on, and this going on, and this going on, and this going on, right? Okay. Well, did you just need to just get all that out your chest, get that pressure off your chest, or would you like my advice in the situation? Because sometimes people don't even want your advice. They just want you to shut up and listen to them for real. You know what I'm saying? So after they, answer that question, no, I would like your advice. You know, just try to get them like the realest and the most unbiased opinion. Even if they talking about somebody, don't come with the biases of the situation. Just what I'm saying. Just give them the real, and don't be upset if they don't take your advice. Man, I sat on the phone with her for 3 hours and she ain't even listening to me. People gonna do what they want to do. People gonna make their own decisions. It doesn't make them less of a person or less of a friend, but you just gotta let people, live their life and love them through their situations. Cause we don't got there's no playbook for life. We are all just trying to figure this out. We're just trying to figure this out. We're just trying to do it together, and we just, you know what I'm saying? Safety. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, that's nice being. All right. So, damn, you do so much, and it's a lot of bag. You do that so much. It's a lot of baggage. Yeah, for sure. I think too. I talked to my cousin for a long time one day, and shout out to Bria, man. She was like, we was talking about forgiveness, and I asked her, I was like, did somebody ever like teach you though, like how do you really forgive somebody? Like how do you like? She was like, we was really taught was just you just gotta pray, you know what I'm saying? And like it's gonna take time. Like when somebody really hurt you, like really, really hurt you, like cut deep. We're not talking about physical scars. We're talking about emotional scars. Like it takes a lot. It takes a lot to forgive somebody. Especially like, it takes a lot to trust somebody. Some people still loyal to a fault. You know what I'm saying? And so I could say like for me, like I used to hold grudges. Like I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like if somebody crossed me, cause I just feel like I keep it real. So why me? Like why cross me? Like what's up? What's good? Why me? You know what I'm saying? So when stuff like that happens, it's a lot. It takes a lot out of me. It takes a lot. It takes a lot out of me because I give a lot of me. Like I love hard. I'm not talking about like yeah in a relationship, in friendships. My friends are like my family. So like if I feel like it's like disloyalty and just like you did some shiesty shit, like I never look at you the same. The moment I lose respect for you, like that's it for me. Why am I put myself in a situation to ever feel like this again? Like I don't want to feel like this again. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't cut off decades worth of friendships because I just didn't like the way certain people made me feel. Like I don't ever think just because y'all been friends and however many years that you just got to stick around and deal with bullshit. You don't have to do that. You know. Yeah, I do like so much I man with that person. Sorry, cause you keep thinking about that. Yes, that hurt. Like I'm a different person when my feelings hurt. When my feelings are hurt, baby, I'm not no angelic. Man, please, I'm a beast. I'm a savage. Cause you hurt my feelings for what? Why you do that? And I used to be on some like, nah, every time I see them, I gotta have attitude. Oh, such and such coming. Man, how I'm messing such and such. I gotta be done with that. Man, it's not now. Like, who is that? That is who? Who is that? Man, listen. I don't have the energy for that. I don't have the energy to have attitude every time I see you. To be upset, to be mad, to be anything but happy. Like I don't even know you. You don't know who I am anymore. Whenever we were when we were, like I'm not that person no more. And I don't even know you. So you don't affect me, you don't pay my bills, you don't support me, you don't love me, you don't care about me. And I'm okay with it. I'm flourishing with or without you. And it's better to me without you. So it is what it is. Stop giving people all that time and all that energy. Nah, for what? Live your life. Live in peace. The beautiful thing about life is you literally can fuck with somebody one day and not fuck with them the next day. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to put yourself through bad relationships and bad friendships and just be like, well, we went to grade school together, girl. Fuck that. I don't care about that. What you talking about? Grade school, grade school. Nah, 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 nah. Nah. Don't put yourself through that. Love on yourself. Give yourself grace. Make goals for yourself. Push yourself when it's hard, when it's tough. It's you versus you. Work on becoming a better version of yourself. Remember, who's the competition? Where is the competition? I tell you where it's at. Everyone look at yourself in the mirror. It's me versus me every single day. Push yourself. Keep going. And come out and support me, man. Listen, unfortunately, that is all the time that I have today. But every Wednesday on Instagram Live, of course, CBF Forever, on Instagram Live and on BLDradio.com at 8 p.m., you're having conversations with the Connect this upcoming Saturday at Slay with Daughters. You know, we will be having a pop up shop, so come through. Go follow Slay with Daughters to get the address. Um, Starting November the 1st on, sorry, November the 1st through December the 1st, we're going to have our first annual Connect with the Connect first annual blanket drive. I'm super excited to collect these blankets and these coats and these toiletries for the homeless. It's gonna be a cold winter. I mean, earlier this week it was giving, fall, bye bye summer, and now it feels like Jack Frost outside. I don't know what's going on, but we just want to make, people, help them just a little bit, give them a little bit of hope. It's gonna be a rough season. So why not help? And so until next week, you know what I'm saying? I'm the Connect. What's up, man?